Let me know if you can hear me okay. That last yesterday, my microphone was not lighting up, so I couldn't tell if they were able to hear me. Just let me know if you can hear me. Okay, cool. So hopefully this doesn't mess up. I'm gonna wait for some people to come in because yesterday there wasn't a lot of people in here, so I'll probably just end up leaving. I got a lot of comments later, so people must just listen to these at night when they're home. So I'm just gonna wait for a couple people to come in. 6 people, and I can hear myself. Could you put your headphones in because I can hear myself talking? Hello, hello. Hi. I'm sorry I didn't come back yesterday. I just got so busy. I have so much going on right now, and I actually cannot stay here very long. I really can't. I have a ton of stuff I have to do. I'm really, really busy. But I had to come on here and I'm just waiting for like a good amount of people to come in so I can just talk to you guys about some stuff real quick that's going on. Um, because yeah, I just yeah. Um, I didn't get a chance to come back yesterday. I ended up getting so busy. And I don't think many people were around last night anyway. It seems like people were just kind of like not around yesterday. I saw a bunch of different posts yesterday about Michael, but a lot of them were like rest in peace posts. I really didn't see a lot of like death hoaxers posting stuff yesterday. But so I'm gonna probably just get into this and that way I can get off of here and you guys I'll just leave the video up in case someone doesn't see it. But like I don't know if you guys follow TMZ or follow like the media at all. I tend to look at TMZ like daily just to see what they're talking about. And I just saw this article posted about how Wade and James they won their appeal for this to go to trial, which is completely crazy to me because I thought this like I thought they like started this shit 2013. I thought this was all like under like water under the bridge. I thought this was not going to happen. I thought this was completely done. I am like literally shocked that this is even happening. How they can literally take a person to trial that isn't even alive anymore. So I'm very confused about this. Um, yeah. So let's get into this because this is crazy. This could be this to me is expected. We have a lot going on right now, and I'm not. I told you guys during my live yesterday. Hey Kimmy, hey 77, hey Shark. I told you guys yesterday during my live that there was gonna be a lot of stuff going on, and I felt it, especially surrounding Michael. So I'm not really surprised. I'm kind of shocked that this news came out today, though, not yesterday. Um, I feel like this is insane. I can't believe there's actually going to be a trial about this, which means it's going to get dirty. It's going to get very messy. I have no doubt. So it looks like I said, I guess you guys can see the screenshot. It looks like they're going to be taking him to trial. That James and Wade are going to have their day in court to sue Michael's estate over being molested, which is completely crazy to me because even if it were true, which it absolutely is not true, even if it were true, that's completely fucking insane that you can like try to like sue someone's estate because they touched you. Like that doesn't even make any sense. Like the whole thing has been crazy. I never got into the molestation stuff because it just was always just stupid to me. Like it literally just makes no sense. It clearly is always I mean, I think in part it's a money grab, and I think in part there's just people they're doing this because obviously they do this shit every time something's gonna happen with Michael. They do this every single time they get in the position to like for him to do something. This happens. It's really like a pattern. But so what I wanted to talk to you guys about, and I really hope that my computer does not mess up when I transition this picture because for some reason my sound always goes out when I transition the photo on Minicam. I pray it doesn't happen because this is so big. So like you guys know every single time that there's something going on with Michael, they do stuff like this. And you of course you guys know his movie's coming out, right? So I was just like infuriated, so pissed off, so mad when I saw this story. I go to Prince and Paris's Instagram to see if they say anything about Michael's, like, just yesterday, and I see that Prince posted this. Please, I hope my sound does not go out. Please, 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 please. Please, 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 please. Okay. Can you guys still hear me? Please tell me you can still hear me. Please, 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 please. Please tell me you guys can still hear me and my sound did not go away. Oh, thank God. Okay. So Prince posted this on his Instagram like an hour ago, and I fell the fuck out. Literally, it has him smiling, big picture, producing the movie, and he has a song, The Payback, as his sound. And you guys, it might not be as impactful like seeing the picture, but you have to go to his Instagram story. When I saw that, I got chills. Let me tell you something, okay? He posted this right after the TMZ article. Now, Prince has been absolutely silent on Instagram. Prince has he posted something yesterday by James Brown of all people. Yes. Now he posted something yesterday about he said, "I miss you, Dad." But Prince has been very quiet on social media. He hasn't posted shit in a long time. Paris has been silent for 24 hours. She hasn't said anything. I'm guessing the kids knew about this happening. That's why they probably didn't say anything. But when I tell you I fell out when I saw this post, The Payback, let me tell you guys something, okay? This movie is going to come out. This movie is going to tell the truth. They have waited a very, 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 very long time to do a Michael Jackson biopic, okay? I told you guys years ago, years and years and years ago, that I heard that Jafar was playing Michael. I have a very, 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 very good source connected to this situation. This person told me this years ago. I wasn't sure, they weren't 100% sure, but I mean, I knew about this a long time ago. They waited a long time to do this movie, okay? This movie, I don't even know. I don't think the movie's been coming out until 2020. I want to say 2024, maybe not 2020. I think maybe it might not be coming out to the fall of 25. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. I think it's possible, maybe next year, but I think that it's not going to come out for like a year or two because they have to do. They're right now they're doing pre-production, then they have to do filming. You have to go in and do post-production. It's a process. So I heard 2024, but somebody told me recently that it might not be 2025. You guys know how Michael is with his shit. You know how he is with his stuff. Like, this is not a surprise. It takes him 5 years to do an album. So this is not a surprise for any of us, okay? Let me tell you something. This is like, for Prince to post something this direct, I don't believe in, like, I don't even think that the reason why it's not in production is because it's because of writer's strike. I don't think it has anything to even do with that. I think that Michael, how do I put this? I just think that whatever happens in this movie, whatever's put on this screen, there's no going back from it. Okay. You can't undo something once it's out there. And I think it's very, very, very important that for him, that whatever is told in this story is like something this probably has been being worked on for 14 years. This is not like something that just came about. Okay. This film I am certain, if you are a person that believes that Michael is alive, this movie has been worked on for 14 years. This movie has been in process for a very long time. It's ready. It's ready to go. Okay. They have to film. But you guys have to understand, like, for Prince to post this is very, very symbolic because Prince is not messy. Prince is not a person who, some people might disagree. I don't think that Michael's kids leave quote unquote death hoax clues. I think Michael's kids very much like to live their lives outside of the space that was created for them. I know that I believe that Paris references Michael's death hoax in her music. I think in the song Repair, she references Michael's death hoax. I think in the song Breathe Again, she references Michael's death hoax. I think she references his death hoax in some of her songs, but I don't think that she posts like clues. I think that Paris is very removed from this situation for obvious reasons. She wants her own career, her own life. I don't think she agrees with what happened. Prince, I just don't feel like his kids talk about that. I think it was something very traumatic to them, and I think they try to move past it. But for Prince to post this an hour after TMZ posts that article is a very big deal. Okay, you guys, I am absolutely telling you that a lot of people just kind of like don't care about this anymore. I talked to people yesterday because I'm trying to get people to like help me because I want to do this Michael Jackson project. A lot of people just are not interested. They just like let my message just ignored me. Like, okay, that's fine. It's cool. Like a lot of people just are not into this anymore. They really don't care about anymore because Michael didn't come back. And that's okay. Because those of us that are still around, that are still here, that are still paying attention, we'll be ready for it. I think it's worthwhile that we held on this long. Um, I think that it was never about some big thing, some huge comeback. It was never about some huge, it was never about that. I said that yesterday when I did my live that I believe that Michael is definitely here to lead people into the right direction. We are coming to the end of a very big life cycle, all of us. This is a fact. This is not delusion. This is real. Okay. And I think Michael is a very much a person to lead that way. They are very, when I say they, I'm going to just say they, darkness, dark people are very scared of this. Every single time Michael has some kind of project that's going to come out that kind of sheds light on things, this happens. These people have not been even heard of or spoken about in years. And all of a sudden, it's going to trial. Not surprised at all. It is so people don't go see his movie, so they don't want to be bothered with him, so they don't want to listen to him. It's just ridiculous, and I'm just at this point I'm just over it. I was expecting it, but I just want you guys to understand like there's going to be so much shit about Michael this year. This is the year of the 14. Okay. I told you guys this back when Lisa died. There is going to be so much shit about Michael this year. I told you this. Okay. It's going to be a very, very big deal. There's going to be a lot of people talking about him. There's going to be positive things. There's going to be negative things. I think we are going to see people like come against Michael that we're not expecting to come against Michael. I think we're going to see people. I think that Michael's children are going to be very vocal about Michael this year. It's just going to be a very different situation. So I just want you guys to understand that, like, we have spent so many years like not really sure what was going on, what was really happening. And I think a lot of people just hung on. I still see people hang on to a death hoax because they just cannot like they can't let Michael go. It's just a thought of like, okay, he got away, he faked his death, but like they still hold on to something that's just doesn't exist anymore. This is a very different side of who Michael is. This is his story is going to be told. I don't know if people are going to like the story that is told. I think a lot of fans, Whitney Houston had a biopic that came out last year, and I watched it. And I thought it was amazing. A lot of her fans did not like it because it told the truth about things that they just were not prepared to hear. I think a lot of people are not ready. I see so much denial in people when it comes to Michael. I see his fans in so much denial about him, about who he is, what he represented, and it's really sad. But I feel like it's just time for people to know the truth. I have said for years that like there's so many things. When I was doing research into Michael's like death hoax, I found out a lot of things about him, and there are things that I thought people like might not like necessarily his fans because it doesn't really pay him like they want to see him in. But that's okay because it's okay to be a human. It's okay to be true to who you are. And I think when people have a better understanding of Michael's entirety, they will understand what his purpose has always been here. But they have to see that first. That's very, very important. So I just say that for sure, When I saw that on Prince's Instagram account, I got chills down my spine. And Paris actually did post. I didn't get a screenshot of her story from yesterday. She posted at like 2 o'clock in the morning on the 25th. It was really weird. She just posted like it was really weird. It was like Michael's hand, like his peace sign out of a window. And that's all you saw was his two fingers. And she just wrote, I love you. It was really weird. It was like weird. It was like it was a strange thing to post to me for me to post. Usually she posts. It was just weird that she posts that. It's weird. Um and yeah, so I'm kind of just like shaken because I was like so surprised to see that TMZ article in a way because I was just like I knew they were gonna like do something, but I was just kind of surprised to see that on I thought it was gonna happen yesterday, not today. But when I saw Prince's Instagram, I was like, oh my God, like what the fuck? I mean, he is showing look at the I mean, you guys probably can't see the picture of Michael. I believe it's when Michael was holding up the secret thing with his like, yeah, it's this is just a lot. Yes. Go check his Instagram story. It is crazy. And the song he's playing, I was like, oh my God. Let me see if I can play it on my phone. Hold on a second. I'm actually going to go listen to the whole song. Oh, he actually made it into a post. Oh my God. That's so crazy. I just saw it on his story. It's actually a post. So so on the actual Instagram story is the song, but he actually made it into a post. I didn't see it until just now. So this is crazy because I was just telling someone yesterday how Prince has been so quiet. He's been so I have not heard from him. It says a lot. This is crazy. Production meeting in progress. This is gonna be I'm just really excited about it. I'm really excited about all of this, but I think that that biopic is going to be so phenomenal and so big and so telling. And I'm so excited about it because I know there's going to be stuff in this. It's like, I don't know if you guys saw the Elvis biopic. It was really good. I really liked it. But if you notice, like in the beginning of like when they had the little boy playing Elvis, it was like a little biracial boy playing him as a child. And I thought that was hilarious because people have always said about Elvis having black lineage. And the fact they had like a little biracial boy playing him just like set me over the fucking moon. I laughed so hard. Which segues me into my next topic. I want to do a video on this, but I wanted to tell you guys something about just how like things happen. Like I have seen the video for Michael Jackson's Black or White a million times. Like I've seen this video. I've been seeing this. This is like the first big Michael Jackson video I even saw as a child. I know this video like the back of my hand, saw it a million times, seen it so many times. And then a couple of nights ago, I oh, okay. So a couple of nights ago, I was watching a documentary about just different things. And they were talking about like flat earth. And they say like yeah, because they said, well, celebrities talk about it in their music. And so they were like doing a montage of like different videos and they showed like black or white, like a flash of it. I was like, what the hell are they talking about? So I was like, I gotta watch this music video. So I was like, I've watched it a million times since Michael's like death, but I just haven't really like I can't, it was like a download. It was weird. I just was like, let me watch this video. So I put it on and I watched this music video that I have seen a million times in my life. And so many fucking things like jumped out at me that I was like shook. I was like, oh my God, wait a second. Wait. So when they talk about the, I really want to do a video on this. I don't have a lot of time to do anything, but when they had the part of the video where they show Michael and he's in the Eiffel Tower and he's in the flame, which people, it's a huge Mandela effect. Apparently that flame has been closed since like the 1800s or some shit, but all these people remember going inside this flame. It's really weird. So I don't know, whatever. So they show him in the flame, but then they show this like view. And if you see, it shows like Paris, and it shows like London, and it shows like China. It shows all these places in the world. And I'm just like, I always just thought that was like an inclusivity piece. It never dawned on me that that shit's like flat. It's like, it's flat. It shows like the entire earth is flat. Never dawned on me before. So like, I was like, okay, well, that's cool. That could be referenced to that, but maybe that's kind of a reach. But then the next scene, they show like two babies sitting on the earth, and they're playing with the fucking snow globe that clearly shows like a dome over. I was just like, oh my God, was he like making reference to this stuff way back then? So this was just like, it like threw me for a loop. I was like, oh my God, that's crazy. So I go back and I'm like, let me go back and look at the other parts of the video. And I started noticing shit in this video for Black or White. I started noticing how, like, when it first starts out, when the music video first starts out, he actually shows Africans, but there's the Africans have like feather bows, like feather spears, and they're doing a traditional, what we would consider a Native American dance. And at first, I'm thinking that it's Africa that they're in, but I'm looking in the background and it looks like it's Arizona. Like that's in my Can You Feel It videos. So there's this huge fucking conspiracy right now about Africa really being in Arizona. It's crazy. I'll get into that another time. But I was like, oh my God. So the first people he shows as indigenous people are actually Africans, not the Native Americans that we currently know. So the next scene shows people, like, it looks like Polynesian people, like dancing this Polynesian type dance. They're Polynesian women. Then the very next scene shows what we would consider to be Native Americans, that they were considered to be savages, are actually riding horses with guns like cowboys. And at first, I didn't understand why he went from the Africans to the Polynesians to the natives. But if you guys are like looking and studying like the true history of America, you will know that the indigenous people that were originally here were actually Black and not these quote unquote Native American people. Or so it's alleged. That's what's alleged. I can't say that for a fact. That's what's alleged. Michael was clearly making reference to like first Africans being here. The Polynesian people were the people that became the natives that came here. He's making reference to that. So then I'm like watching even more into the video, and I see where, do you guys know where he's showing all the people like transition from different people, like different races? The first person he shows is a Black person. The last person he shows is a Black person. And in between, he always shows Black people transitioning into like different races, which means he's clearly making a reference to Michael. I'm just going to say this. Michael knew what the fuck he was doing. This is when Michael started getting fucked with. It was during the Dangerous album when all that stuff happened, the allegations. That's when all this stuff really started, okay? Michael knew what he was talking about. Michael was making reference to things a long. This makes me want to go back and watch like almost all of his videos. You guys have to go watch Black or White again. Look at this video. This guy, he was clearly referencing things that people are very heavily debating right now, heavily talking about right now. Go watch the music video for Scream. Scream is another example of this. Scream is another example of him talking about, and also another thing too. I am trying to find the photo. Do you guys remember the MJ Air? The MJ Air that was in This Is It. I could have sworn it was MJ Air 570, but I cannot find it anywhere. I cannot find the photo. I could have swore it was MJ Air Flight 570. And there was something There's a guy on TikTok. I don't know if you guys follow TikTok. There's a guy on TikTok that people think is JFK Jr. Okay. And he has made reference multiple times to Michael. This is it. Um, the date. And when you put in, I think Titanic or Titan into this system, was it gematria? It has like 570 comes up in a row. And then in this 570, it translates to blue star Kachina, red star Kachina. All the shit that I put in that Can You Feel It video years ago. Guys, this stuff is so insane. Like, it is, there's so, I've been wanting, like, I told you guys yesterday, I've been wanting to do videos. Like, it's just so much. I don't know where to start. There is so much stuff going on right now. I am not a QAnon person. I don't follow QAnon. I didn't, I always thought that the QAnon shit was a hoax. And I always thought that JFK Jr. was just murder. I thought he was killed. I saw a video on TikTok a couple weeks ago. It was a news broadcast. And there were two people talking on this news broadcast. And they said that JFK radioed and told them he was about to land. This is some two talk, and I'm just like, wait, what? I'm like, wait, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Like, there's no way that, because when you go to Wikipedia or you go to the timeline, it literally says that his plane never landed. It went missing, and they don't know what happened. But on this broadcast, you have two news reporters. It's two separate reporters, and they're saying JFK said, I'm about to land. I'm about to descend. So I was like, what the fuck? So I went and looked at all the timelines I could find in the media. None of them say this, okay? And I was like, so he called him, he was about to land, and then he never showed up. That's crazy. So did he realize what was going to happen and he got away? It's really crazy because and then I go back and I think about whatever on June 25th when Elizabeth Taylor called into CNN and said that she talked to Michael. She spoke to Michael, that he got sick and he passed out, but he's okay. And everyone just kind of fucking conveniently forgot this conversation happened. Hi, Judy. Okay, I'm gonna read you guys' comments. Yeah, because supposedly the plane went down before you took off. Yes. Black or White, the song came out. Yes. Goofy Cat. Yes, it came out 11/11. I remember that because I actually had that in one of my videos. That they came out. Yes, you're right about that. 11/11. I was thinking about JFK Jr. and stuff last night. Yes. Hi, Clea. Hi, Kimmy. Hi, Goofy. Hi, Judy. Yes. So, like, dude, I'm telling you, this is so crazy how this stuff is coming together. And it's like, I feel like, yes, she did. Yes, she called on June 25th. Elizabeth Taylor called into CNN and she said she talked to Michael. Remember that? And the doctors were saying, yes, she did. And then the doctors were saying also that Michael was in a coma. But Elizabeth Taylor, yes, she called in and she said, Michael, I talked to Michael and he's okay. It was like right when it happened. I remember as clear as day. She did. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? What is really happening right now? Then they're like, oh no, Michael Jackson died. And then CNN also said he was in a coma. It was crazy. There were so many different stories. But that reminded me specifically of when the JFK story I saw, when they said that JFK. So this guy, hi Ro, hey girl. Yes, she did, Clea. Yes. Guys, I'm telling you, you have to go and check out. If you guys have TikTok, this person, let me find his name. What's his name? Char, what's his name? This guy literally sounds exactly like JFK Jr. Now, I've seen the pictures. Like I said, I don't believe in the QAnon shit. I don't follow QAnon. I don't buy it. So I never believed that he was alive. This guy sounds exactly like, hi, Catherine. He sounds exactly like JFK Jr. And guess what his name is? Michael. He sounds just like him. Like, I put up 2 videos comparing their voices, and their voices are exactly the same. His hands are identical to JFK. Guys, I'm telling you, JFK Jr. is alive. I did not believe that shit for years. I never followed it. He is alive. Now, only thing I can't piece together is why would Carolyn, why would the sister agree to fake her death too? I don't understand. So was it a situation where they were going to kill them? And they did, because I believe they were going to kill Michael, and that's why Michael did that shit. I stand by that to this day. I believe that they were going to kill Michael in that fucking house, and Michael got away. Or somebody did get killed in that house. I think it's possible one of his doubles got killed, or his clone got killed. And I know that I hate saying this shit because it sounds so crazy when I go back and listen to it. I hate it because I'm a very logical and grounded person. Okay. When it comes to these things, like, I am not a conspiracy theorist at all. But I do know that there are things that are hidden from us and things that are kept from us. And there are certain truths that are kept away from us. Yes. Prince who? Prince Rogers Nelson or Prince Jackson? Prince Jackson is great. He's fucking great. He's posting the payback is coming. And he's posting pictures of his dad. And he's super excited. And we're all excited because I know Prince. I don't know. So JFK Jr.'s wife and her sister, I was like, okay, I can see, what was the sister's name? So I can see like them, I can see like Carolyn faking her death with her husband. But why would the sister do it? That's what I'm confused about too. But I'm telling you guys, that guy is 100%. Yes, she did. Jackie Onassis published Michael's book. What do you mean, Charlene? You think that those two actually died? There was, I don't know. Was there even a crash? I don't know. All I know is that guy, unless they fucking cloned JFK Jr., that guy he sounds exactly like him. I mean, when I heard that guy talking, I lost my shit. He sounds exactly like, there is no mistaking. He literally sounds the same. It's like he has the same voice, the same influx in his voice, the same dialect. His hands are identical. Everything is always in the hands. I always say that about Paris. People always talk about Paris not being Michael's daughter. Look at Paris's fucking hand. Look at Paris Jackson's hands and tell me that is not Michael's kid. She's the prettiest, most beautiful girl I've ever seen. But her fucking hands she has like man hands. Big man, veiny, meaty ass Michael Jackson hands. The hands never lie about anything. MJ Air. Yeah, but do you know if it was MJ Air Flight 570? That's what I'm trying to find out, because I could have swore I saw somewhere that it was MJ Air Flight 570. That's what I could have swore I saw. And I can't find it. There's so much shit missing off the internet. You can't find anything. Yes, Paris, dude. I don't like making these lies about that, because it doesn't. People are gonna believe what they want to believe about his kids. Doesn't matter. But I just get sorry because Paris, like, dude, I was like, I feel so sorry for that girl. She's just as pretty as she wants to be, just as beautiful. But oh God, she was not blessed with them hands, honey. Now she might love her hands because she got her daddy's hands. And if Michael Jackson was my daddy and I had his hands, I'd probably be pretty happy about that. But she gets, bless her heart. But where did I see MJ Air Flight 570? Where did I see that? I saw it somewhere. I don't know where the fuck I saw that. I saw it somewhere though. I gotta find that out. But guys, this I'm telling you, this tea is piping hot. They're gonna try to do a trial on a day. You cannot, How the fuck can you try someone that is dead? Michael cannot defend himself. That is so wrong on so many levels. It fucking infuriates me. He can't defend himself. How could they have a trial of that shit should be dismissed? He can't defend himself. He can't, or can he, or will he? Because that is all kinds of craziness. How are you gonna have a fucking trial? And you know what? They're gonna end up subpoenaing all those people. They're gonna watch. Guys, I'm telling you, this is gonna be a shit show. I promise you. They are going to subpoena all those people. Everyone that was around when Wade and James was around is gonna be subpoenaed. Omir's ass is gonna be subpoenaed. Those Jacksons are gonna be subpoenaed. It's going to happen. I'm telling you. And it's going to be an absolute shit show. And they are going to try to drag Michael, and they're going to try to make Michael not likable. They're going to make him into a predator because they just can't let it go. Right. How are you going to try to charge somebody? That's crazy. Especially considering the fact that Wade got on the witness and said Michael never touched him. If this is not a fucking, this is more than a shakedown, though, guys. This is more than a shakedown. This is like them trying to shut Michael down. They don't want Michael to tell the truth in that movie. It can't be legal. And they're saying, oh, wait, he's not actually going to trial. It's his company. Because you can't sue somebody's company because the person touched you. That is crazy as fuck. That's like me getting raped by a Walmart, fucking employee off duty. Like, it's like me going to some guy's house. He's a Walmart manager, and I go to his house, and he like rapes me, and I decide to call the police, and then I sue Walmart because their manager raped me at his house. That's crazy as hell. It makes it's not logical. You can't sue Michael's production company for what happened at his house allegedly fucking 35 years ago. That's why the judge threw it out. So how the hell is this going to go to trial? This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. No, this is some bullshit. I don't know what this is about. Maybe there's a tiny, slight possibility that Wade and James are in on this whole thing. And maybe Michael is using this as an opportunity to do something else. I had that tiny, like little thought that, I mean, I know that's crazy because he would ever want to be considered a predator, but like maybe there's a tiny, slight chance that Michael is like doing all this. And maybe they're in on it for the end game, the ultimate end game. I don't know. I like to hold out hope that maybe there's a little tiny bit of a chance that like maybe like there's an end game to this. But because it doesn't, it's like not logical. Maybe he's going to show how they just do anything, how they lie about things. Maybe if they do a trial, about this, maybe this will further open up cans of worms to Jordy and Gavin, and it'll make people look at things differently. Maybe he will testify. I don't know, guys. We are living in crazy fucking times right now. We are living in crazy times. And what did Dave Chappelle say? Dave Chappelle said every single time there's something going on in the world, it's this time in history that Michael Jackson conveniently chooses to do something to a child. It's like, come on. I never thought what always bothered me about the whole thing with Wade is that Wade had like an entire career. Like he had a very good career. And I feel like for him to like say something like this, because now nobody will work with Wade. Wade completely blacklisted himself. No one will work with him. He completely fucked up his career. I remember his son was very, very sick in the hospital when all this shit was happening. So I'm wondering, like, what is this really about? What is really going on here? What is truly happening here? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think that this is a money grab. He's not going to get any money. And even if he did get money, his whole entire career is. And then James Safechuck, he's like a fucking nervous wreck. So like, what the fuck's wrong with him, you know? Oh my God, the Mel Gibson stuff that's about to come out. Oh my God. Girl. There is so much shit happening right now. This world is so catastrophic. I told you guys back before COVID happened how I felt that something big was going to happen. I feel the same way. I'm telling you what's about to happen. What's about to happen are extraterrestrials are about to be very, 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 very present. Okay. They are about to be very present. And I think that truth is stranger than fiction. I think that Michael is very protected. I think that, oh God, guys, I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it. I can't say it. I'm not gonna go there. I'm gonna let you guys just see it for yourself. But a lot of things are making sense to me. A lot of things are making sense to me. And I think a veil has been lifted. I think that Michael, people keep talking about this Project Bluebeam, and that might be true, but extraterrestrials are very real. Aliens are very real. There is extraterrestrial life. There are things on other planets. There are people. There are people that have the ability to go to other places. Okay, and I want to tell you. I want to like present something with you guys. Do you guys remember back in like 2009, 2010 when this first happened? A lot of people would do like these psychic readings about Michael, and they would say that they could not read him because for some reason, for some strange reason, he would give off readings that he was alive, but he was dead. And people couldn't understand that. I've had a lot of people who I know are very clairvoyant tell me this, that they could not get a read on him dead or alive. And they didn't understand it. They didn't understand, like, how is it possible to read someone alive, but they're not here? So the other day, you guys know how I love Last 7 Words so much, right? I'm on Last 7 Words YouTube page, just looking because I'm always waiting for that. I'm always waiting for that last 11th video to come out because we know it's coming, right? So when I look at his video, his thing, I look at what he has in his bio. Okay, the man who passed away on his journey and took the shortcut to heaven never really passed away. The man who passed away on his journey and took the shortcut to heaven never really passed away. I read that to myself. The man who passed away on his journey and took the shortcut to heaven never really passed away. I read that to myself 3 times. And I kept reading to myself, kept reading that to myself, kept reading that to myself. Michael is not able to be picked up on when people do readings on him. When real clairvoyants read on his soul, they cannot pick up on him. They cannot pick up on him dead. They can't pick up on him alive. Someone commented this on my page last week, and I said, there 2 things can be true at once. I believe the truth about where Michael is, the truth about what's going on with Michael, is something that people are not ready to handle or deal with. But there is so much more. Michael opened my eyes and my heart and my mind to something so profound about life, about God, about our existence. I wish his fans could really wake up and really see him and understand the truth about things. And I don't want to say too much because I don't want to get into it. It's a lot. But I believe that when things surface, he will also. And I think it's going to be fucking levels of insanity that people are not going to be able to handle. And that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to divulge more information. I'm not going to say more because it sounds really crazy. And I just feel like this is something that just has to play out. But just as I was right about the can you feel it stuff, just as I was right about something big about to happen in 2019 and then COVID hit, trust my instincts on this one. There is something very big coming. And Michael is going to be a part of that. Just watch Moonwalker. Watch the end of it. Watch the end of Moonwalker. The lines are blurred right now. Fact versus fiction. Truth versus false. Delusion, illusion versus reality. The lines are blurred, but they're going to be unblurred very soon. Disclosure is coming. And the tinfoil hat crazy conspiracy theorists are going to be seen for what they are. People that are able to see things, the truth about things. So all 20 of you people in here listening, just listening to me, and I'm sure Donald Trump knows a lot. I'm sure Donald Trump knows a lot of things. And people want to perpetuate this fucking racism stereotype of Donald Trump. I think Donald Trump is a huge asshole. I mean, I don't really care for his personality. But Donald Trump is just, they want to put him in jail because he knows too much. And Donald Trump is, but when it comes to politics in this country, politics are so irrelevant because none of that shit is about to matter. Politics are about to not matter. Do you guys understand that? I would be very, very surprised if there is even an election. I'm going to say that. I will be shocked if there's an election next year. Very surprised. Because truth is going to happen. And I think it has something to do with the children, but I think it's so much bigger than that. Dancing the Dream, it's so much bigger than that. This is bigger than any human experience. Children being preyed upon, being molested, people being murdered, people dying. These are very human. These are human conditions, human experiences. But this has surpassed that. It's way bigger than that. That we are such on a universal level now. Those things that happen here on this planet are very minimal. When I'm talking about Michael, I don't think Michael is a part of something that's going to expose. I don't believe the whole Michael's a part of the thing that's going to. I think the truth about what happens to kids is being exposed, is going to be exposed. It's being exposed now. But I think whatever Michael is participating in is such a. I was on TikTok a couple nights ago, and there was this person that posted this. No, not Satan, not Satan, not Satan. That's a whole other conversation for a different day, honey. That's it's so much bigger than that. Let me tell you guys something, okay? The other day, I saw a video on TikTok that was leaked of Anthony Podesta, or was it Anthony Podesta or Joe Podesta? And it was a child. I didn't even choose to click on this video. It was a child. And you cannot see the child. But you can hear this child being tortured. When I tell you, I didn't even watch the whole video. When I fucking tell you that video fucked me up for 3 days, I could not sleep when I heard that video. And when I heard that man's voice, that is clearly that Podesta guy screaming, "Who's your fucking daddy?" to that child, and that child screaming. And oh my God. That shit is so evil. It is you could feel the evil coming from the video. You can feel the wicked evilness. I never in my life want anyone to ever have to experience that. I sent the link to my roommate because I was just in such shock. But I don't want anyone in this world to ever have to hear a child being fucking tortured ever. Like it's something so unholy. It's like I, it literally fucked me up. Like it literally fucked me up for like 3 nights. I could not stop thinking about it. And it's like this world is so fucking wicked. These extraterrestrials, these people, I can't look at stuff. I can't look at children being hurt. I can't hear it. I can't look at it. I can't take it. I can't take it. It's like the most evil thing that you can do. And when I tell you that these the things outside of this space and time that see what's happening here are needing to come here. They are tired of what's happening. Because let me tell you, now people are trying to leave this planet and go to different planets. So they're trying to take their fuckery to other galaxies. And I feel like these beings are like, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. This is just so much bigger than what people think it is. It's on such an astronomical level. Michael just I'm looking out my window right now and literally like the sun is white. It's white. The sun is white. It's showing white light. Like it's just so big. It's so big, guys. It's so like this is so big. I never understood my connection to Michael. Like I never was a fan of his music, and whenever I heard he died and how I just got so close to him, I didn't understand like why I felt the way that I felt about him. I never understood like what it meant to like, but now it's so clear to me. Like everything is so clear to me. These videos I did early on all these years ago, 14 years. I haven't really done many videos in the past like 6 or 7, but like just like all the influence, and I didn't know where it was coming from. I had no idea where it was coming from. I didn't know where the influence, I didn't know why I felt like I had to do this. I was just so confused for so long. I was like, why is this happening? Like, why do I care so much? And then the shit I went through in the community. And now it's like, and then I thought like a couple years ago, I had like this spiritual awakening, and I was like, oh my God, I totally get it, you know? But I think that when it comes to Michael, I don't think that like I just don't think that what his level of what he's involved in has anything to really do with what's going on here on this planet. I think it's so much bigger. He said, "I'm very." He said in Living with Michael Jackson, "I'm very sensitive to the human condition. I'm very sensitive to the human condition." Do you guys understand what that means? The human condition. Do you get it? This is so much bigger. This is so much bigger. Like it's so profound, man. Like it's sad when children are hurt. It's sad when people do bad things, people die. But it's like we're talking about a species of people, not a race of people. We're talking about a species of people. We are in trouble. Michael said we only have 4 years to get it right. And I think he was talking about from the time that like COVID happened. We just this world is really fucked up. This world is, we're in trouble. We are in, we are spiritually in a lot of trouble. And that's it. You're either awake or you're not. There is no more straddling the fence soon, you know? People are going to have to choose a side. People are going to have to choose the truth or the lie. And some people, yeah, you know, it's like I said, it's a blurred line. You're indoctrinated with things growing up. Story of like God, and not that the story's not true. I don't believe that the Bible is a falsehood at all. I just think the Bible, things get changed for personal gain, and things are changed. Our history. How do we know anything that happened? I don't really like Candace Owens very much. I like some things. I think she's kind of a bigot. I really don't care for her. But she says something the other day about like, how do we know that anything that happened in history is even true? They're changing shit right now, right in front of us. They are changing. Like for instance, Houdini apparently died of appendicitis, and that is fucking mind blowing to me because Houdini, like, as far as I knew, died of a magic trick. He got punched in his stomach. No, he died of appendicitis at home. They are changing history right in front of us. And how do we know that anything that we learned previously is even true? I don't believe anything. Unless I see it for myself, I don't believe it. Unless I feel it for myself, I don't believe it. Unless God tells me, no, well, no, Clea, no, nope. Because according to history, his appendicitis had nothing to do with the punch at all. He was just sick and he died days later. It had nothing to do with the punch. He was after the punch. He did his magic tricks. He was totally fine. Yes, I'll pull it up. Hold on a second. This is the new truth, dude. Houdini. I promise you. Hold on a second. I'm gonna pull it up right now. He died on Halloween, and I didn't know he was 52 years old either. Let me see here. Death. Okay. So he got punched in his stomach. He didn't even get hurt. Uh, he died of appendicitis, and it had nothing to do with it. He died days later in a hospital because he had appendicitis. No, there was no glass. That never happened. No, that never happened. He got punched in the dressing room. It never happened. He got punched in the dressing room, and 2 days later died of appendicitis. There was no drowning. There was none of that. Nope, that never happened. Nope. He performed the whole time. Yep. No, that never happened. That literally never fucking happened. And his ankle was broken at the time too. So yeah, nope, that never happened. So my whole point is they're literally changing history right in front of us constantly, consistently. They change history every fucking day. So I don't believe anything. I have read the John D. Rockefeller's Creed. I think it's in one of my videos, Kimmy, from back in my Truth Serum videos. I think it's posted in one of my Truth Serum videos. Guys, I have to get off here because I have like literally so much to do, and I really wish I could stay on here and talk because I like love this. Like, I love like everything that's happening right now. I love our conversation, and I'm like smiling because I know that there's some crazy things. If you guys have TikTok, please go follow my TikTok account, The Kind Element. I just really like. I think I have like almost 15,000 people follow me on there now. And I'm so excited because I'm just doing so many cool things on there, and I am going to be working on a project on Michael. And I am going to be probably taking a trip to go do some research. So I have posted a couple of places about that. And if anybody wants to fucking donate towards that trip, let me know for my research or just for the documentary in general, let me know. But yeah, I am working on that and I'm really excited and I am doing a lot of cool things. And I sorry I didn't come back yesterday because I got so busy and I'm super busy today. I have to do like a million things, but I'm going to be around as much as possible because there's a lot happening. And I will gonna post a page on my project soon once I get it together and more information about it. But yeah, I wanted to come on and just like talk to you guys because this is complete chaos going on right now. I love Prince's like post of the payback. I mean, I just like love that. I just got chills when I saw it, like the payback. Like, the fact that he would post that is crazy. It's like crazy to me. Like the payback with the payback, like really? Oh my god. So yeah, but yeah, I gotta get some stuff done. But I'll talk to you guys soon. And if you have TikTok, if you're not on TikTok, get on TikTok. I don't care if you don't like if you think it's a newfangled bullshit app for kids, it's not. Get on TikTok. TikTok is the truth. The shit that I'm finding out on TikTok is YouTube could never. YouTube could never. Get your asses on TikTok, download it. What flights are being canceled? Are you fucking serious right now? Oh my god. I gotta look into that. Because I gotta travel soon. Is it happening now? Oh my god. Please tell me that's not so right now. I know there's some stuff going on in Texas. What? Oh my god, that's about to be so fucked up if that's true. Yes, TikTok is the truth. You guys have got to download. If you don't have TikTok, get TikTok because TikTok is waking people the fuck up. 8,000 flights canceled or delayed. Oh my god, are you joking? Oh my god. Okay. All right, guys, I have to go handle this. I gotta get off here. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Okay. I love you. Follow me on TikTok, The Kind Element. Talk soon.